It's a case that is garnering national attention and sparking a lot of criticism, and now is triggering a push to change Colorado law. Last April, 34-year-old Solomon Galligan was caught on camera lunging at children during recess at Black Forest Hills Elementary School. Galligan has been facing kidnapping and child abuse charges until now. Since being arrested, Galligan has failed multiple state competency exams. So this week, the defense filed a motion to dismiss those charges. This comes after a new state law passed last year requiring a judge drop charges against suspects who are found both incompetent and not restorable. On Monday, the Arapahoe County District Attorney will file a response to that motion to dismiss. If the court dismisses those charges, Galligan will stay in a mental health facility and will move from the forensic ward to the civil commitment ward and will stay in custody and under evaluation until deemed competent. Now, this is a complicated situation, and the community is understandably confused and concerned. So tonight, we're speaking one-on-one with the Arapahoe County District Attorney to get a better understanding of this law. Your reporter, Gabrielle Vidal, has been following this case from the start and joins us live tonight. And Gabby, the DA says this law is frustrating, but that her hands are tied.
Yeah, that's right, Michael. And the district attorney's office tells us they've received roughly 1,400 calls and emails from families and people in the community concerning this case. And while we've had the opportunity to hear from some of those people critical about the case being dismissed, this is the first time we're hearing directly from the district attorney herself.
As a community member, I'm very concerned. That video is concerning.
18th Judicial District Attorney Amy Patton says she shares the same concerns as families and community members as the court is poised to dismiss charges against 34-year-old Solomon Galligan.
And it is frustrating that our hands are tied by the way that the state law is.
Patton tells CBS Colorado the previous law stated the court may dismiss charges in a case where someone is found mentally incompetent to stand trial. Now, this latest statute says the court, quote, shall dismiss the case.
I would like to see some changes to the state statute that address these situations. If someone is in that mental state, they should not be released, in my view, under any circumstances.
Patton says the new law had good intentions, but is not doing enough to prevent violent offenders from slipping through the cracks.
And it's my understanding that I think the legislature had anticipated that there would be additional civil commitment resources available, but those resources haven't materialized.
Without additional funding, its future defendants, she worries, will not get the treatment they need and be back on the streets.
We either need resources available or we need more discretion in the court to be sure that people that have severe mental illness and have committed a crime aren't just getting released with no consequences.
She also says she wants to work with lawmakers to fund mental health services that prevent people from committing crimes in the first place.
This is something, to be honest, that have been on my radar even prior to this particular case. Well, we can treat that mental illness. Hopefully they won't commit another crime. But if we leave that mental illness untreated, I think there's a high probability that they will commit another crime.
And the DA does have until Monday to respond to the motion to dismiss, and they are reviewing evidence to see if they can object to the defense's motion and ask for further proceedings. Michael?
Gabby, this case has gotten a lot of criticism, even triggering a recall election for the district attorney. So where does that stand tonight?
Well, Michael, the DA tells us that there is a draft petition that's been submitted to the Secretary of State, and she has 3 business days to give a statement in response before this petition is circulated. But there will need to be 70,000 signatures within 60 days to move for a recall. And DA Patton says she doesn't anticipate that happening. She says she overwhelmingly won her seat and is working hard to serve her constituents while following the law.
All right, Gabby, thank you. We know you'll stay on that part of this story for us as well.